We're gonna do this again. Hello again, world. It is me. Now, this time, I would like to talk about internet consumption, right? This funny little device, this phone, right? That's what we call it. It's a phone. There's a block, this metal block, with some circuitry inside that allows you to access literally anything and everything you could possibly imagine, all on this one device. But do you know what comes with this? Do you know what comes with this kind of inconvenience? Perpetual laziness. It is never ending. It is a constant and vicious cycle of waking up all day. I would know this because my screen time is like 11 hours per week, right? I know this because I myself am addicted to it. But I notice and I understand it and I wish to get rid of it. And I don't understand how most people do not see the same thing. How this thing can destroy our attention spans. Because I remember as a little kid, whenever I was doing something that I really liked, it would be in the morning and I would be doing whatever. And the next time I checked any sort of time, like time measuring device, it would be in the night and it would be almost time for me to stop playing and go to bed. I remember that. That's how long I could focus on something because I was enjoying it so much. And then this thing came along. And it ruined that attention span. Now, I like shorts and I know I am not supposed to, even though they are so fucking addicting. You just keep scrolling because there's just so much information blasted at you. Constant. It is never ending. But that never ending, intrigue leads to a perpetual boredom that is so goddamn vast that you have no idea how to remedy it. Because I can sit here and if I'm not on my phone, and if I'm not watching YouTube, or if I'm not listening to music or anything like that, I feel so confined because I don't know what I should be doing because there's so many possibilities. But what should I do? That is the thing that I struggle with, and that is the thing that I wish to fucking crush out of my way. So it no longer hinders me and it no longer becomes a burden, and I can only use this device whenever it's needed, and only use this device whenever something is critical and I must know a certain fact or a certain piece of information or anything along those lines. But instead, I sit here and I am consumed by this block of technology, just mindlessly and numbingly scrolling, seeing what's new, what happened in the world, instead of getting up, going outside and experiencing it myself. Because I know that if I get up and I go outside and I don't come back until the end of the night, something interesting will happen. Because that is how my life has worked. I have got outside. I've gotten kind of motivated just enough to me to finally step outside and be like, fuck it, I don't want to play video games or anything. I just want to go outside and see what's going to happen. And whenever I would go out there, I would go on literal fucking adventures. And then come home at night whenever it was dark outside and my parents would greet me on the fucking couch because they're lazy. And that's another thing, man. Parents being so broken nowadays because that's what they are trying to do. That is what the fucking people in power want us. They want us broken. They want us to not be able to think. They literally brain fuck us with so much information, with so much flashy at you constantly. It's just like literally, if we showed a fucking peasant from about 1,000 years ago, if we showed them half of the fucking 10 minutes on TikTok, their minds would probably fucking melt because they are not able to process that much stimuli. But we have become addicted to that stimuli so much that if we don't have that constant flaring, we feel like we're doing nothing. And that has ruined everyone's ability to do something with their life. And it's crazy. It's diabolical. It's so many. You can call it so many different words, but I feel that it needs to be gone, and it needs to disappear so everyone can learn what it means to be a fucking human again, and not have to rely on technology. And don't get me wrong, technology can be a beautiful thing. AI can do the work of fucking thousands of people in seconds, because it can just run a program. If it's programmed to do it, it will do it constantly without fail, usually, or unless there's like a fucking coding failure. But it will continuously repeat the process that you have encoded into it on and on and on and on until you tell it to stop. That is a terrifying power. To tell something to do another thing repeatedly without stopping, without the need for breaks, without any form of self-management. If you can tell it to repeat an action over and over and over and over until you say so, you can monopolize everything, because no one will be able to outwork you. It is ridiculous, the power that this thing brings, the power that technology brings to our civilization. And now I wish for us to become a type 1 civilization so we could fucking explore the stars, because that's what I want to see. I want to see the nebula. I want to see the actual stars burning their gas and fucking flaring out in fiery explosions. I want to see that, but not in a way that I have to look through a scope, not in a way that I have to search through on a phone. I want to see it right in front of me. But in order to do that, we need to be able to travel space. And as of right now, we don't have that means. So that idea and that dream of mine, unless we advance in a ridiculous pace in the next couple decades or so, I won't be able to do that. But now, if we get to the point where commercial space travel exists, you know for damn sure I'm gonna make a mining company, an asteroid mining company, because it is fucking infinite resource. Like all of the asteroids just chilling out, all of the free matter and all of the free material. Earth would no longer need to be consumed, because we would get our materials from fucking everywhere else. And we could make Earth a Gaia planet again. Do you understand what that is? A planet so full of life. It is abundant. It is everywhere. That is what Earth used to be. It used to be literally the pinnacle of a Gaia planet. But no longer, because we keep extracting out of it, and we no longer give it back its resources and let it replenish, because that is the beauty of a Gaia world. They can replenish, but we don't give it enough to refuel, and we just continuously take, and that continuous take will soon implode on itself and make our world a living tombstone. But some people don't see that. And now this is no climate change or anything like that. I don't care about that. I care about literally extracting the resources that make up the world and carving out fucking miles of land just for fucking like lithium batteries, bro. Like it's ridiculous how much we extract out of the earth without giving back. The law of equivalent exchange is a law for a fucking reason. Without equivalent exchange, there will always be setbacks. There will always be drawbacks. That is why you can't, transmute a fucking human soul. people have to give back. That is basically the whole theme of this video, right? If you had to write a little essay, the theme of this video was to give back. And it can be something so minuscule that you might think that it has no value, right? But you know that all of the very, very catastrophic events start as just a minute misstep. And that little misstep can spiral and snowball into something catastrophic. But on the reverse side, if you do something that is so slight yet so kind to another, they can spiral and snowball into affection towards you and love towards you. And so they will bring things to you. You will be blessed by this person if you bless them back. That is how it works. That is how I maintain my connections. That is how I'm able to grow. It's because I bless back. And I never try to hold too much. I never try to be frugal. I never try to, count my money. It's fucking numbers on a screen. Like, I don't have enough to where it wouldn't be important anymore, because to me right now, it kind of is. I'm fucking 17. I have no money to me. I have a little bit. I have enough to survive. I don't have enough to buy whatever the fuck I want. I want a gaming laptop so I can play fucking complicated Minecraft because I find it fucking fun. And the one that I'm set on getting is like nearly $700. And I have to wait for a paycheck to have that feels terrible. There is ways to just walk out in the world and come back with money in your pocket. But I need to figure it out. But trust me, once I do, I will share. And I will make sure everyone eat and everyone gets their fill. So please, do the same. I love you all. Please be safe.